Hi, my name is Sarah Johnson, and I'm the Executive Director and one of the co-founders of the Metro Trans Umbrella Group. We're a grassroots nonprofit dedicated to building power and providing social and emotional support for trans expansive adults in the St. Louis metro area. We are here to have our third annual Trans Telethon, 24 hours of live music and entertainment centering trans expansive St. Louis. It's going to be really fun, y'all. This is our gala, and the way we do a gala is everybody's welcome, and there's no cover charge. But what we are doing is raising funds for the vital services that our organization delivers. We've been around 6 years, and in these 6 years, so much has changed. We lit a beacon 6 years ago for folks to find us, and folks have found us. The primary focus of our organization are our support groups. We provide social and emotional support for trans expansive adults. It saves people's lives. Sitting in circles with other humans who can share your life experience and validate the place that you take up on this planet is so valuable and so important and so needed. It's the heartbeat of our organization. I can tell you, about this time last year, we were given a gift that has changed the trajectory of our organization. We're given a house. This house is now providing services that we only dreamed we could provide. We provide food, we provide toiletries, we have a free clothing closet in our basement named after our dear friend Alex Johnson. We provide community, we provide meals, wraparound services. We are the system in place for trans expansive adults in the metro area. I am so proud to be a part of this organization. I am so proud that we're able to pull this 24-hour live telethon off. It's going to be so much fun. We strive to center trans expansive leadership in our organization. The majority of the members of our board are trans expansive humans. We strive to dismantle white supremacy to the best of our ability as a queer-run organization. This is not an easy task, and we really try to center our leadership with the ideals of dismantling white supremacy in this region. Part of that is we're going to put our money where our mouth is. 10% of the proceeds of this 24-hour event go directly to trans and queer people of color in our region doing work. We're going to provide a microgrant like we did last year, with 10% of the proceeds being divided with 3 groups of humans doing work that we're not doing, centering trans expansive leadership with trans and queer people of color. We're a light in this community, I believe. We're a beacon. We're a place that if you're looking and you need support, if you're seeking and you want more community, you can come to us and you can let that sun come streaming into your life, because we'll find you if you're looking. Welcome.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. And when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand, and oh, someone will come running. Even when the dark comes streaming in, and to carry you when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the light come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Welcome to the third annual MTUG Telethon Live. Metro Trans Umbrella Group is a grassroots nonprofit working to unite and support those who fall under the umbrella term of trans, promoting education and visibility in the St. Louis metro area. For the next 24 hours, we're going to be raising vital funding for this organization. Thanks for tuning in.
There's a place where you don't have to feel unknown. Every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground.
You will be found.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Song Squad. That was incredible. If you're just now tuning in, you are watching the third annual MTUG Telethon Live. Hi, Charlie. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Y'all did such a great job. That's yeah. Just maybe unplug the aux cord on that. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about. Come this way for me. Tell me a little bit about. Well, first I want to mention that that song was from the show Dear Evan Hansen, right?
Yes.
Thank
Very
you.
inspiring and
go and grab that.
applicable to our mission at MTUG.
Yeah, I love that song so much. I feel like it is really applicable, like you said, yeah. So tell me about Song Squad. How did you all get started, and like where do you perform and that kind of thing?
Yeah, so Song Squad is a community choir, and we center trans voices because that's a really important space to have a choral group that centers trans voices. A lot of people who maybe used to sing when they were growing up and then they come out as trans, it's really, really hard to find a choral home as a trans person where you're not going to be forced to sing a certain part, like soprano, alto, tenor, based on how you look, or maybe if your voice sounds a certain way, people will make assumptions about your gender, but we don't do that.
That's right.
So we provide that unique space for trans folks and for all of our queer allies.
Awesome, awesome. So where do you, like how often do you rehearse? Are you looking for new members?
Oh my gosh. We are always looking for new members. We're super welcoming, and you can join really any time. It's always been built on the idea that we come together to sort of heal and be in community and offer up our gifts also to other members of the community. So there's never any dues to pay. It's really relaxed. You can show up to any rehearsal pretty much any time of the year and join us. And some folks we have actually just come to rehearsals because they're not into performing, and that's totally fine. And we rehearse twice per month, so it's not a huge time commitment, and then sometimes we'll throw in extra rehearsals if we have something big coming up. We rehearse at the MTUG headquarters, second and fourth Thursdays of the month.
Second and fourth Thursdays. Okay, so if you want to get more involved in Song Squad, or if you want to join their group or find out how you can support them in any way, you can find them on Facebook. There's a Facebook group you can join if you want to kind of stay in touch with the group and get involved in this awesome music. We're going to hear y'all sing a little set now, I believe.
Yeah.
Do we need a little more time to set up? Are y'all ready? Okay, great. Well, I'll let you take that mic back over to that stand, and I will just remind the folks that we're going to be taking your donations for 24 hours, y'all, and beyond. So there's info on the sides and below on your screen. Please generously open your wallets and your hearts to this organization, because I can't even tell you how vital this funding is to this organization. So you're going to be really entertained for the next 24 hours and educated. We're going to have some incredible guests for you. And one thing you can do to just kind of spread the word is share the feed in your Facebook and on YouTube. Share with your friends, invite your friends to tune in today. There's going to be lots of good stuff to tune into. So if we feel like we're all ready, I think without further ado, we're going to toss it back over here to the main stage and let Song Squad take it away. Thanks.
So our first song is a Dolly Parton cover, and we'd like to dedicate it to Sayer Johnson. Thank you.
So the next couple songs are some love songs. Love songs are one of the things that we really like playing with Song Squad, not only because we do a free singing telegram event every February, but also because that's, I think, just the overwhelming emotion that we share. We have a lot of love for each other and for all of you in our community.
Only fools rush in.
So Christina Aguilera made this song famous, but it was actually written by the lead singer from the group Four Non Blondes, who is a queer person, and so that just makes it all the better to sing this tune for y'all.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring me down. So don't you bring me down today. To all your friends, you're delirious, so consumed in all you're doomed. Trying hard to fill the emptiness, the piece is gone, but the puzzle undone. You are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. You are beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring you down. So don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do, no matter what we say, we'll sing the song inside the tune, full of beautiful mistakes. And everywhere we go, the sun will always shine. And tomorrow we might wake up on the other side. We are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring us down. We are beautiful in every single way. Words won't bring us down. So don't you bring me down today. Bring me down today. Bring me down. Don't you bring me down. Don't you bring me down. Don't you bring me down. Yes, I'm what?
this is our very last song. We are, again, Song Squad. We are St. Louis's all voices trans-centered social justice community choir. You are welcome to sing with us. You don't have to be able to read music. We welcome you. Come join us. We meet every other Thursday, so come join us for any rehearsal. This is our last song. We're thrilled to be here and supporting MTUG. We have awesome instrumentation.
Live, people. This is what happens live. All right.
Thanks again to Song Squad for getting things kicked off for us here today at the 3rd annual MTUG Telethon Live. Again, you can check out Song Squad on Facebook to join their group. Those boom whackers, that was pretty awesome, right? Making harmonies out of the boom whackers. If you've never played around with boom whackers before, I definitely recommend it. It's really fun. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristen Goodman. A lot of you may know me as a singer and musician and performer around town. I also have a marketing and development background, and so I've been volunteering in the community for many years with different organizations, and I've been volunteering my time with MTUG. I do this because of how much I believe in this organization. A few years ago, my friend, Sayer Johnson, the executive director of MTUG, came to me with this crazy idea of doing this 24-hour telethon like they did with Jerry Lewis back in the day. And I thought it was such a unique idea and such a great way to fundraise and get the community involved, so I wanted to help out. And that first year was awesome. We were at the Pride Center, and we raised a lot of money, and we scrambled together. It was like practically 5-6 weeks that we gave ourselves of lead time to put all that event together, and it was a huge success. So we decided to do it again the second year. Last year we were at KDHX at the stage, which was great because we had access to their stage and sound facility. And this year we're happy to be at the Gallery 720 building downtown. They've just really been gracious to allow us to have this beautiful space here downtown. We've got our sound stage all set up here in the building, and I'm really thrilled that we're doing this again for the third year in a row. So thanks to a lot of great sponsors, we're already about 20%, a little over 20% towards our goal of $30,000 in the next 24 hours. So in order to raise that other 80%, we need your help. You guys out there, y'all in the community. There's a couple different ways that you can help. You can donate, of course. If you have the capacity to donate, we would really love to have your dollars now. Go ahead and make it a recurring monthly gift if you can. Every little bit helps, though. If you can only give just a couple dollars, that's okay. A couple dollars from lots of people is going to get us to our goal really quickly. So there's ways to donate that are scrolling along on your screen. You can go to stlmetrotrans.com. There's a donate button there on the website. You can donate through Facebook. There's all different ways to donate. So whatever is your preferable way of doing that, please give generously, because I really, like I said, really believe in this organization. I used to give back to many different organizations throughout the years, throughout my time here in the St. Louis community, and lately I've just really kind of been honing in on MTUG because I feel like their mission is so vital right now, and they're very grassroots, right? So every dollar is immediately spent on the front lines. Some really big organizations have a lot of fundraising, a lot of capacity, and giving $5 to a massive nonprofit may not feel like you're really making an impact, but that $5 will be put to work immediately with MTUG. They're buying food for people who need it. They are providing, clothing for people who need it. They are providing support groups for people who need family and need support. And the headquarters there at MTUG is maybe, one of the only places in this community that some of these folks feel safe to be authentic. Imagine you couldn't be your authentic self at your job or with your family or in your regular life, but you had a place to come home, you had a place to be yourself. That's what MTUG is providing for so many people in our community. They're doing support with getting your name changed, getting documents, getting IDs changed. These are all challenges and obstacles that our trans brothers and sisters have to work through. And MTUG is helping those folks navigate that whole process. So there's so much that MTUG does. We're going to go through a lot of the different aspects of that throughout this broadcast. We have an amazing lineup of entertainment. You're going to hear some live musicians. We have some spoken word artists. We've got a drag show later this evening. So there's lots, a little something for everyone. In a few moments here, we're going to toss it over to an interview. But I want to just tell you a little bit more about our sponsors. So I already mentioned Gallery 720, where we are here in our beautiful space. I want to give a shout out also to Alaris Litigation for providing so much amazing support and equipment. Dr. Chad Keller was one of our large donors. Thank you, Dr. Chad Keller. I believe he's a psychological services provider, so a community member that has been very supportive to MTUG. Thank you, Dr. Chad Keller. Planned Parenthood is also one of our big sponsors again this year, so thank you to Planned Parenthood of the St. Louis region and Southwest Missouri. And we'll continue to list all of our sponsors as we go through the day. But thank you. Again, please give generously. So I'm just going to touch base if we're, do you think we're ready for our interview yet? Or are we going to, just a couple more minutes? Okay, great. So some of you know Sayer Johnson very well already. But for those of you who don't know Sayer, I feel like Sayer really exemplifies for me what it means to be a good leader in this community. And I think he is one of the